Hey. I I came back from a trip to my hometown. I'm tired. Had laser today, so that's taken a lot out of me. But I'm all dressed up and I want to stream, so let's do it. Ah. We are delving into the design of Dark Souls 2. We have a really big hammer. Also, we're a zombie. Okay. Let's get this done. I hope you're doing well. I'm a little bit sleepy, but hopefully this game will wake me up. Alright, let's just do a quick check. Level 44, we're doing pretty well. We are equipped to wreck some folks. That's good. Should probably put these on. Still under 100%. That's also very good. So, we've got a big hammer. Most of our problems are gonna look like folks in armor. Also, let me just check. Okay. Oh yeah, we can respec if we want. We also have another fragrant branch of yore. And I just noticed there's something we could be burning here. We can burn sublime bone dust. And that means our Estus flask is gonna get better. Some mysterious unknown force has strengthened the Estus flask. Now we have an Estus flask +1. It means it's gonna refill more health. That's real important. So, what the heck are we doing? I asked myself. Let's see. Okay, well, the game. See, this is a cool thing about this game. We're kind of where the heck are we going? Well, if we want to do some multiplayer, these levels are pretty good because there's a little orange outline around them. Right. We had just gotten some great swords, which I really like, and we will get to use them at some point. We went into No Man's Wharf, did stuff there. That's, you know, we should probably go back to No Man's Wharf. That sounds like the place to be. And also, this is... It is indicative that I've just started streaming because I'm receiving all of the messages. So... Sorry to people who are DMing me. I am currently streaming and also very sleepy, so my advice may not be the best, but I will get to your messages as soon as I can. I think I'm being fired upon. I am totally being fired upon. That's not cool. Alright. Arrows are slightly homing in this game. I'm gonna walk and see the arrows kind of curving, trying to get me. It's like moving here. Oh, nope. Alright, so. We let that thing. That's right, we opened the Whoops. As I was saying, that's right, we opened the shortcut. Also, if you'll notice, the two-handed swing, little bit longer than the one-handed swing, so I'm just going to keep this one-handed. I know I can't use the hammer in this while I'm holding it like this, but I'm basically doing this so I can hold the sword. Oh, you actually, wow, okay, you... Let's do that again. Let's do that again, because that didn't go well for me at all. That's the great thing about Dark Souls. There are so many possibilities. So many different things you could be doing. I have 7 bolts. That's a bad amount of bolts for someone who has a crossbow. So, you're gonna wake up. Not anymore. Oh, armor. That's pretty. Oh. Okay, so let's do this. You're right here. I can totally see you. So I'm gonna miss you embarrassingly. You're gonna have some invincibility frames. Oh, that's embarrassing. Gonna chug. I really, really need to up my adaptability because it takes so long. Look at how long it takes to take that little flask out. Adaptability would let me drink quicker. That's important. But like a dummy, I'm putting all my points into strength because I want to use the big sword. Alright, let's rush past this, which is usually the worst thing you can do. I really wanted to hit more than one person. Alright, Sleepy Xandra, not good at decisions, turns out. Oh, this is bad. This is super bad. Alright, so... You know, running past everything to get to the shortcut can be a viable strategy. But with my build, I am a slow, heavy hitter. That's not the best thing I should do. And also my stamina is refilling very slowly because, you know, I'm very overloaded with everything. So I'm gonna need to play this a little bit smarter. Take some arrows in the face, that's okay. Swords in the face, though, not okay. Just so we're clear. Alright, so. Let's look at our equipment. I'm going to keep the crossbow just in case. That sword, I'm really not using it right now. So I should just free up the equipment. If I take everything off, I can get under 70%. That's a huge deal. Can I put something on and still stay under 70%? I can be at 70%, and that is better than nothing. So let's do that. Let's just go in pants. Because now, look at how fast my stamina regenerates now. This might actually make the difference. More than some extra armor. So let's see if just by disrobing a little, we've made a practical difference. Also, look, that archer was leading me. He saw where I was going, which direction, like, my speed, and he shot ahead of me, so he'd hit me. These archers are pretty good. Alright, let's do this correctly. Hello. Bye, 2. Now's a good time. Yeah, sit in. Alright. Already we're doing better. I guess like in some levels you'll be able to just speed along, get where you need to be. This isn't one of them. There's too many enemies and like monster closets. Please drink. Thank you. Yeah, this level in particular is like real heavy-handed with all the enemies. Are we good? I see you there. I totally see you in there. Where is the shortcut? Shortcuts. Oh, sorry. All right. Also, I'm getting Google messages. I'm the one getting them, not you. I just started streaming, so everyone is messaging me, but that's okay. Loon asks if this is new character because he swore Loon swore that I knocked down that bridge. And that's for me to go. Wait, there's a bridge? There's a bridge. I did not knock down that bridge. I didn't realize there was a bridge. Well, but there is an item over there, so hey, there's some stuff I could be getting. And get stuff I will. So, do I get them from here? Doesn't seem so. Probably I need to go down there. That unupgraded crossbow with its 7 bolts isn't gonna do much. Alright. Oh, come on, are you really gonna... No, okay, we'll just do this. Alright, there's oil here. People are gonna chuck oil at me. That's gonna be bad. Okay, now I'm just running the heck away, so I can drink a little. Nope. Alright, so... too many enemies and then you're swarming. Area's a lot. And I have a very slow weapon. I'm reconsidering all of my life choices. Now I'm thinking, okay, well... it's great that I can just one-shot everyone with this, but... I am also easily one-shottable. That's not the best thing. Let's maybe give it one more go. And then rethink our strategy if that doesn't work. Because we did get pretty far last time. Alright, you gotta stop arrowing me in the face. There's gonna be right there. Oh, that's embarrassing. Okay. Less embarrassing. So I need to get up there. There's so many enemies. Why are there so many enemies? No! Hey, are you dead? Or just like, yeah, please, okay. Please make up your mind. Whoops. Also, that's annoying. Alright. Enemy count might have been increased in Scholar of the First Sin. That is very likely. Because it's a thing they would do. Come on, just drink something. There we go. Not the barrels, though. Just the cart. Okay. Okay. Now, we're in a better spot. We need to get rid of these folks. So we can maybe just try to attract a few of them. Can I just break this thing now? Almost. Yep, did it. Okay. Now, hey... Okay, got some attention. Okay. Okay. Now we're making some progress. That barrel just decided to roll towards us. That's freaky. Also, gosh, I was locked on. What more do you want? Oh, come on! That's just unfair. Oh, no, you're blocking now. You have a shield and you're actually using it. This is turning into a comedy of errors. All I want to do is grab that little item. That's all I want to do. Maybe that's all I'll get to do. An arrow. Okay, a bunch of stones. I should start turning those in, actually. Also, okay, good. I can actually... Oh, okay, but I cannot jump up this, so... Chest high walls. Dark Souls 2. Lost cause. No chance to recover from this. And yeah, there's totally a bridge I could knock down there. That'd be a great thing. I'm currently in a very bad spot, health-wise. So, is there a way... I can't go there. There's this little string preventing me from going. If only that string wasn't there, well, then we'd be good. But there's a little bit of string. So we will be going up. Actually, you know what? Let's do a thing. Let's actually use the various systems of this game. Let's see. Actually, you know what? A better place would be here. Let's drop our summon sign. Maybe someone will summon us. Okay. You're a bad dog. Okay. You're gonna be a problem. Okay. Okay. Slowly but surely. Oh, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, good. Dog still a threat. Dog no longer a threat. Other person with an axe. Dead. Okay. There's that person who's just throwing jars. See, they're doing a pretty good combo. One is shooting arrows. Liar head. One is shooting arrows, and did I break this? Is there? Oh, that's not where there's actually something. Okay, so one of them was throwing oil, the other is throwing fire. Together, they make a pretty annoying team. But now we're above them, and they can't hurt us anymore. Okay, so now I'm secretly hoping that someone will summon me, so I can demonstrate how that works. Okay, and thankfully, I lit that big lantern, so they're just staying out of my hair. Oh, there was another one. Well, that's not good. Also, I completely missed where the heck the shortcut was. Oh, it's in that room, isn't it? Could have avoided coming here. Oh, gosh. It's just rude. It's just very, very rude. Alright. There's an archer there, though. Yeah, if I want to get to that shortcut, I need to get into a place full of bad things. It's gonna be painful. What if I just keep going here? Please, someone, anyone, summon me, because the summon mechanics in this game are pretty cool. I would like to show them. Oh no! Well, I'm dead. Dead, and he just like ran off. Also, my mom says hi. Everybody. Alright, let's do this here, like at the start. If that doesn't work, I might just have to use an effigy, because I'm starting to get pretty zombified. We got... Ow! We got pretty far. Grab his attention for some reason. That's weird. Oh, in the fake, kinda? Oh, it hit me just lightly across the back. That's weird. Okay, so I'm assuming I get on the other side and break that thing. Can I break that thing from... Oh my gosh, yes, there we go. We are being summoned. That's the good part. So Zelda and Xandra. So I'm now a shade, but I'm a human shade. Completely human, and that means I have all my health. Also, unless I'm mistaken, my Estus probably has been refilled. Or it might not have. So, I'm a shade in the... and this person's world. So my goal is to help the summoner, who is another player. Because they're cool, they summon me, I want them to survive, I want them to get far. Now, if I was a phantom, my goal would be to make it to the boss and defeat the boss. And then I would get something important. I think usually you'll get an effigy, which lets you become human. That's cool. But most of the time, what happens is you will be in a covenant, and your covenant will determine what item you get when you help a summoner beat a boss. Like if you're in the Sun Covenant, you get like Sunlight Metal and stuff like that. It's usually how a lot of these co-op covenants work. But I'm a shade. I'm not really into any of that. What I'm doing here, being a shade, is just helping out. And once I've helped out enough, and the Dark Souls gods have determined that Xandra did her job, then my work is done, and I get something extra. And we already see the difference, because look at this, look at the other shade, and look at me. There's a very, very slight difference. Can you see it? Like, we are clearly not the same, even though we're wearing just about the same thing. Because, as a shade, I function on a time limit. And every enemy I kill, it might actually be related to the souls, it might not. See? Every enemy I kill accelerates my timer. And now, I'm done. I'm gone. I said, okay, you got it. I get a smooth and silky stone, the bigger type of that stone, and I'm back. That's it. I just killed enough enemies, and now I'm human again. I didn't have to use a human effigy. So that's cool. That's very useful. And I got a bunch of souls, I got to help someone out, and I got to refill my Estus. So judicious use of multiplayer is actually very, very useful. Now let me test a theory. I really, I could kind of don't. Oh well, I do have some witching urns. So I'm just gonna try to aim this. Okay. Don't think it made it quite yet. Quite to the target. Let's see. Nothing. Alright, so I will probably have to physically hit that thing to lower the bridge. But once I lower the bridge, new shortcut. Yeah, it was like very, very interesting the first time I used the shade mechanic, because I could see myself growing darker and I had no clue what was happening. And I didn't realize, oh, the glow of my character is actually related to how long I have left in this run. And smash. Alright. Now there's this jerk. This dummy. That's me. I'm the dummy. I do like, you know, in hindsight, I do like that you can change direction when you're attacking, because that means you can adjust at the very last second and catch someone else, or catch two enemies with one hit. Alright, so let's go into that little Hell Mansion once again. Hey folks. Oh, come on. Alright, now I really can't get hit by fire, because I've been oiled. Hey, come on. Any one of you, please. Hello? But yeah, I'm just gonna have to like... Okay, good. Wonder how that other dog got hurt. Oh, that's the one I shot. Okay. Okay, there's... When you see me turning around, it's because I'm pushing the button to target an enemy and then backpedaling. But I'm doing it not at the correct distance, so the click is instead registered as turn the camera around, which is a little bit confusing. But you know, that's the hazard of having a button that does two very different things depending on a small detail of the game. Alright, I've got an arrow in my arm there. Good. That was actually real smart of you to just wait. Nope. Nope. Anyone else? Off you go. Anyone else? Okay. How about now? Oh, there's still you. You're still throwing stuff. Go throw stuff and help. Okay. Now we're actually... Gosh, finally back here. Did I even get my souls? No, my souls are up there. But I took the shortcut, which is great, but to get my souls, I'm gonna have to go back up there. And there they are. And I can't really... I don't think actually I can actually get up from here. It's like... The shortcut for nothing. Because that's the thing, I do want my souls, so... Let's go. Jump here, land on that torch. How did you get here? Okay, buddy, really don't want to be here right now. Oh, that's right. Just bring everybody. Alright, anyone else now? No? Alright, because we have a lesson that we want to be showing here. Okay, yeah, it isn't really a ramp there. It actually has a short drop-off, which means it is physically impossible for me to climb up it. That's how that works. Hello. Really paranoid. Is there someone in there? There could be someone in there. Okay. So... attract attention. Go back. How did you not get in? Oh. Okay. Whew. I hope you were intending on just watching me go through this entire area over and over again, because we did, but... oh, there he is. Alright. I kinda want to smush you with my hammer. Can you, like, not move for a bit? Because I'd like to do that. It's a really bad spot. Okay. Okay. Of course there's a giant big thing there. Alright, but we don't actually need... now we can just go here. Boop. See, yeah, that means impossible to get back up there. And there's stuff there, but we've gone through. So. Oh, hello. Goodbye. These are new. Usually they would only appear with the boss of this level in New Game Plus. And they could drop their equipment, which is pretty sweet ninja stuff. But for Scholar of the First Sin, the update, they kind of added a bunch of enemies to, you know, give you a shot at seeing them on a first playthrough. And I think that's pretty interesting, because a lot of people would just never actually see that enemy. Bye. There's just the one of you here, right? Crap, that's bad. Did not mean to miss you. Oh, I'm bleeding. But he's dead. That's not good. Oh, hey, longsword. That's a weird thing for a monster to drop. But then there's probably a reason for it. There's usually a reason for that kind of stuff in these games. Sometimes it means, oh, this is actually a monster that was, that comes from another being that was transformed. So either, like, usually it would be, well, that monster ate something that had a longsword, or this monster was something that had a longsword. Because in Dark Souls, that's usually how things go. Like, people get transformed into monsters all the time, and okay, there we go. Nope. Hurrah for shortcut. Yes, I would like to... oh! I'm very strong. I am hecking strong. Look at how strong I am. But now, we have this real good shortcut, and we will need this real good shortcut. But first, let's just go here. Because there's a buddy over here. There's a person. Just sitting. Just chilling. Not being attacked by enemies for some reason.
I see light, but it remains dim.
He's calling me dumb.
I am Kerillian, and I've no interest in the magic impaired. I see.
So basically, we can recruit him to come back to Majula, but only if we have enough intelligence. Otherwise, he's just gonna sit here, because, like, he doesn't want to waste his time with us. So, I guess let's not waste our time with him, either. It's this, like... I'm not a big fan of that kind of gating, but... I mean, he really will not sell us anything that is useful in any shape or form if we don't have enough intelligence. Let's rest a bit, and actually let's travel back to Majula, because we got a bunch of souls. And hello, new folks in the chat. We are design delving some Dark Souls 2, so we are just about done with No Man's Work, which is an interesting area, a very hard area, also. But, yeah, do I have any real... Okay, nothing... Oh, I do have a bunch of these. Once we're done with No Man's Wharf, I'm going to show you some cool stuff with those. First, though, let's level the heck up.
Bearer of...
Before, let's actually check. What did we need for these? For these, we will need 28 plus half of 28, 14. We need 42 strength and 15 dex. So we could get the 15 dex right now. It's not gonna do a whole lot for us, though. The thing that would actually, like, also, having 42 strength and 15 dex will let us dual wield the greatswords. We will not be able to carry them because we don't have the equip load. So, and also adaptability at some point will really be useful to us. So let's actually get more of that equip load. Gosh, I have 7 vitality. I really did not put many points in this. And also maybe some hit points, because I'm getting dead very often. So we have a good weapon right now. It's really serving us well. We're going to get cooler weapons later, but first we should be able to survive to make it there. There we go. So, also, we got a bunch of souls, don't we? New to this, to this Dark Souls was the game just straight up tells you how many souls you need for the next level, and that's really good information. Also, hey, there's this thing here, Soul Memory. Soul Memory basically is how many souls we have collected, whether we got to keep them or not. If you collect a bunch of souls and then die, doesn't matter. And the way this matters is this factors into getting matched with other players. So if you, like I did in my Dark Past, make a low-level character who has very powerful weapons and abilities, because there's a way to make that happen, then when you invade other players, you will be matched with low-level players, and then you can just like roll over them. But Soul Memory means that eventually that's got to stop. You will accumulate those souls, and then you just won't be matched with newbies anymore. So you're right. But now we know, okay, we need 4,000 for next level. And we could burn a bunch of these souls, but I kind of prefer to keep them to buy things from a shop, because you can always level up again at some point, but a shop is usually a limited thing. So let's see, can I wear some bigger breeches here? Get some brigand trousers, that's actually pretty cool. What about the leather? Leather is, might be a bit more than I can carry for now, but let's go. Brigand is actually probably the lightest thing I have. And that's going to be way better than nothing. So look at me, check this out. That's pretty cool, that's a neat outfit. And I have more survivability now. So what do you say we go wreck someone at No Man's World? Yeah, I know. I was like, I did that at some point after I've done like all the possible runs of Dark Souls. The first one, I made an evil invader character, and I would do the cruelest thing, the most like jerk thing possible. And let me tell you, it actually worked. I think I've spoken about this in the past. But basically what I would do is, hold on, I'm just gonna try to survive. No. You. Goodbye. Okay. So, what I would do is, I would invade folks, and this is like, this is a thing I would do against seasoned players. Like, this thing I do would not work, would do practically nothing against an actual new player. This was pretty much made, to really, really hurt, like, advanced players. And what I would do is, I would have my character, who would be dressed in very light clothing, gosh, you're annoying, Archer. I would, like, invade, find the person, and then walk up to them, and bow. And then, 9 times out of 10, the other player would bow in return, because that's usually what you do when you're doing a duel. Like, okay, let's have ourselves an honorable duel, we both bow, cool, let's get it on. So I would bow, they would bow, and the moment they start the animation that they cannot back out of, I would run up to them and use the Dark Hand, which is a shield, but if you use it on your other hand and attack with it, you have a huge long wind-up animation that is slightly shorter than the bow animation, and once it connects, you basically grapple the enemy and suck up to 10 humanities out of them, and they cannot get that back. And every time my humanity count would rise by 10, I would cheer. It was like, yes, like, I just got you a whole lot. These were the dark days of Sandra. Okay, hey, let's bring Lucatiel in. Because we talked to her, now we can summon her. Also, I'm sorry, people in the chat are like freaking out. I'm sorry, this is some bad times in my past. But again, this is game designer thought. Like, how do you make this, like, okay, well, this attack is extremely long-winded, and what the... Did everyone see that enemy just, like, straight up skipping over here? Goodbye. I'm gonna have to replay the video. That was weird. But yeah, basically, okay, the Dark Hand animation is super long. How will you ever connect with it? There's no way to connect with it. Unless the other person's stuck in an animation. I always played on PC. Though... that might have been on PS3. I forget which, I forget which system I did that, because I did that, like, way later. And... it's probably not on PS3 that I did that. That was probably in my PC days. Actually don't remember. Also, hey! Look who's there. Look that enemy over here. Where have we seen this particular buddy? Also, Lucatiel, you're kind of blocking the way here. Maybe attack a little bit more? I'm just... oh, did you two exchange places? Well... okay, well... okay, no? Can I... okay, good. Nice. So yeah, hey, we just beat one of these big, flame-using enemies. Huh. Well, let's go in. Oh my gosh, Sacoglossa. Okay, Sacoglossa in the chat has had this happen to them. I would usually be... okay, if this was me, my character, which I did that with, had a... actually, this haircut. Very much like this haircut, but red. And I would usually be wearing either the Firekeeper's clothing or the Painting Guardian clothing. And I would do this in Undead Bird. If every single one of these is true, then that was probably me. Hold on just a second. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any of the chat. Oh. Okay. Cool. Was there a chest here? I forget if there was a chest here. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we are now walking in Bilge. That's always fun. I have my buddy Lucatiel. So. Oh my gosh, it was an undead Berg. That might have been me. What are the odds? Oh my gosh. This was more than 2 years ago also. I'm sorry? Okay. Let's go. Flexile Sentry. Oh hi, you're a walking nightmare. So that is some sort of weird lizard, maybe? Double-headed body lizard? Thankfully we have Lucatiel, who is tanking everything. And okay, so we see one of the bodies has big spiked clubs. One of the bodies has swords. It's got some jumping attacks. My hammer is hurting it a lot. Whoa, okay. I want to be careful because... Okay, good. When you're fighting a boss, study the pattern. If you have a helper, that's real good. But yeah, it's like 1 blow, 2 blow, 3 blow, and then you hit when there's a wall. Because I cannot block with this setup. I can. It's going to be real bad. Like, can I even... Yeah, I can block. And third, and here we go. Oh! And he's actually stunned. Oh, see? That's real bad. Thanks, Lucatiel. It would have been real dumb to fail that. We did it! And I got the soul. Yeah! So we just destroyed a Flexile Sentry. Let's look at the soul. Flexile Sentry is a merciless creature whose purpose is to punish the undead. Interesting. And in true Souls fashion, we will learn more about the Flexile Sentry if we use that soul to craft weapons. Or maybe, yeah, weapons out of it. And then the weapon descriptions will tell us more about it. Dragon Rider. Yeah, we fought the Dragon Rider back in Hade. Long ago, the Dragon Riders mounted worms and were feared on the battlefield. And the Pursuer, hey, the Pursuer, who seeks the bearer of the sign, that's me, will not rest until his target is slain. So it kind of means that, oh hey, when I defeat the Pursuer, it doesn't matter. He will just come back. And the Giant, the last surviving giant. Lord of the Giants, who had brought... Oh, hey, we get some lore out of this one. Lord of the Giants, who had brought Rack and Ruin. I've never seen Rack used like that. To the entire kingdom, was said to have been felled by an unknown warrior. His beaten and broken remains were then dragged beneath the stronghold, where he was sealed away. Use the special soul of the last giant to acquire numerous souls. So we just beat the Lord of the Giants, who is somehow still alive. That's interesting. Alright. So. We just beat this and we can finally get ourselves out of the bilge. Bilge is the worst. I would not recommend soaking in it. So, there's that thing here. Kind of looks cool. It kind of looks like some navigation thing. But it's weird to have it indoors. And also there's a chest. Now here's the thing. I'm going to open the chest first. It's not a mimic. It's not a mimic. So I just got a Pyromancy Flame and Fireball. Can I actually just... pyromancy, because, yeah, that weighs nothing. I can just equip that. And now I know pyromancy. I can pyromance stuff. That's real cool. That's one of the rare places in the game where you can just get a flame. Now I'm going to use this thing. And I assume I just ran back up. I assume I just, like, adjusted things and then, well, okay. I'm just gonna run up to the top and see where we go. And the boat leaves. And where will we go? Well, we kind of already know because we had an enemy from the destination who was still on the boat. We are somewhere off in the distance where it is night. Also, we cannot get back on the boat. If we had examined the navigation equipment before opening the chest, we would be here. We would have to go back to No Man's Wharf to open the chest. That is terrible design. Especially when, like, you don't just have someone climb up and come to in front of thing 1, thing 2, and if you pick one of them, you're teleported away. And you can't do the other thing. Like, I personally would have put the chest down below the ladder, so you would get up, open the chest, get your deserved reward, and then you can go up and do the thing. But this way means, through no fault of your own, because who knows that this is actually going to make the chip move, through no fault of your own, you miss out on an item and you need to trudge and waste a lot of your time to get it back. And I feel that's kind of a bummer. Because, like, yeah, this is a one direction, one-way trip. And we pretty much just have to come through here. And there's some folks just having a moment. Goodbye. Hurrah for rolling, yep. I love these messages. Like, there's a few types of messages in Dark Souls. Usually there's a type of, like, well, oh, by the way, let's do what we do all the time. Is there something below here? Sometimes there is. Nope, just water. That's fine. But it's good to check. So yeah, there's going to be messages that basically just tell you, like, oh, here is, like, watch out, or some, hey, there is danger in this direction, and that's great. There's going to be messages like, hey, there's, like, something hidden, something of interest to you, mechanically, in this direction. And then there's going to be these messages, because someone saw, hey, that's a skeleton. Skeleton head. And that's just funny. And I love that, because it's basically just one player who decided to spend their time, hey, I'm just going to leave a message here, so that when someone walks up and checks out what it is, going to go like, yeah, that's actually pretty funny. Thank you for making my day brighter. So, that's always a little bit freaky. Oh, hey, did you see that? There was a hole in the wall. We just passed it and we couldn't really go to it because this door was closed. Well, how are we going to do this then? Well, I've kind of already shown you, but because that might be a dangerous thing. Ha! I totally love this kind of placement where you kind of walk in where there's nothing. Oh, but when you get back out, there's something else. I'm going to save. There's probably a bonfire at some point here, just because there's a bit of a trick to what I'm going to do. And hey, we're in the Last Bastille because we saw the pyromancer, buddy. Aww. Sorry. And that was a hint that, oh hey, you're going to where these folks come from. Get another one. Common fruit. I'm gonna leave a message. How do you message? Oh, someone already... Quite something ahead. Okay, I'm gonna leave a message here. To demonstrate. Message. Okay. So. Basically, you just use some, so, head. Be wary of something, visions of something, try something, 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 dot, dot, dot. I'm just gonna go with something. And then, we go with different things. Creatures, like, oh, enemy. Musings. So. There's like a lot of stuff you can do. You can just say, hey, don't give up. And then I can add something else. Like, that's the cool thing. Usually in the first Dark Souls it was, here are some preset messages, fill out the blanks, that's it. But here you can actually keep adding stuff. And, oh, okay, it just ate my message. Well, let's try again. Actually, you know what? No, actually, no, it's, I wanna leave a positive message. There we go. That skeleton looks downtrodden. Now I'll leave it like, you know, hey, you got this, skeleton. See, like, oh, where did someone leave for this one? Help me. That's some environmental storytelling. And there we go. Bonfire. Try rolling. Yep. Hurrah for bonfire. These are great because these are players sharing in their delight, like, yes, I made it to a bonfire. That's cool. A hilarious version of that message would have been bonfire ahead. Just like, hey, there's a bonfire, like, just ahead if you, like, look just 1 foot in front of this message. So, anyway, we want to get to that passageway. It was on this side, the side of the door, and hey, this whole thing is actually a cage. So let's climb on top of it. And then, let's prepare Boop. There we go. We actually didn't need to do this because the cage actually stops at just the right height. Because that's smart. But the puzzle was figuring out how to get here. And we got a scimitar. Hurrah for ho! Yay! We made it back down. And now let's go back up. So, scimitar might not feel like a big deal, but weapons are very important in Dark Souls because each one has a specific moveset. Scimitar's got a pretty cool moveset, so you might want to get one. Also, I think if you started as one of the classes that has a scimitar already, now you have a second one. Now you can like do some really cool things. Also, hey, we got a bunch of souls. We should probably spend them. And look, now the bonfire is projecting light out of this room, so now we know exactly where it is. And that is very clever. That's some good placement. Just by placing the bonfire there, they made sure that you would remember where it is and not have to check every single cell.
Bearer of the...
Seek less. Bear, seek less. So, we got a couple levels. We're gonna need to be able to carry a lot of stuff. Because actually, yeah, let's just put all of it in vitality for now, because it's not gonna serve us a lot of good if we just can't use the weapons. Because, like, look. One greatsword is 22. We need 44 just in weapons alone. And let alone also having the Demon's Great Hammer. That's just not going to work. So now we can carry 58. So that's like 44 of that. That's not like... Maybe we'll be able to just use the 2 and nothing else. So that we're getting there. Probably going to put a few more points in it, but in the meantime, because it's good to plan ahead, but it's even better to like plan for what you're wearing now. Like, these are marginal differences, but if I can just add an extra piece, then that adds like a lot. I kind of like to keep my hair the way it is. I know it's ironic coming from me. I like to keep my hair the way it is in this game, but like, you get what I'm saying. Now, okay, can I just... Yep, I can make an incremental change, and there we go. Now I'm a little better defended. And this means that I'm just going to get a little bit better defended every single time I raise my stats, and so that once I get the ability to use the double swords, then I'll have made the road there easier. So let's go. We've just come to this part of the Lost Bastille. Now we can attack it from a different direction. I am also getting exceedingly warm, so I'm just going to remove some layers. Layers! See, like in Dark Souls, managing your layers of equipment is very important. Whew. Let me just make sure no fires are burning. Nope. We're all good. And off we go. Okay, so we're at the Lost Bastille. Different part of it. Also, there's this really weird chunk removed from this part of the walkway. To this day, I have no clue why it's there. I really honestly can't tell you. Is it just there so you can fall in and die? Because there used to be some enemies here. So you could just like, whoa, no, I managed, like, I backed out. But this is such a weird design. Why not just remove a wall? Why did you remove this very specific chunk out of it? It's just, I don't know why they did that. It's a mystery to me. So, there's folks with, yeah, bows and arrows, of course. Also, there's probably gunpowder in a lot of these. Well, goodbye. You're in armor. I got a hammer. I'm also getting shot, and that's annoying. Should probably at some point put... Whoa, okay. He hit something important. I should at some point equip some sort of bow and arrow. Okay, so... Oh. That was a dog. Oh, that's another one. That's totally a dog. Hey, hey. Oh, that's another one? Okay. Any other surprises? Let's actually look at this from a different angle. There's a bunch of stuff here. We can just go down here. Where did the archer go? Weird. Oh, there's an archer there. Hello. Oh my gosh. That was unexpected. However, also as a... Oh. Now we know something. When you're doing a diving attack on a destructible thing, destructing it has priority. Oh gosh, dang it. Destructing it has priority over actually smashing someone on it. And that's why I did a diving attack on that enemy, and he was not hurt, because the game processed that as, nope, nope, sorry, I gotta blow this whole thing up first. Nope. Hey, that's a corpse. There we go. Also, every time you find an alluring skull on a corpse, that's kind of the game, like, wink nudging at you that, hey, like, the alluring skull is an item that when you use it, lures enemy to you. If it's the only thing that was on a corpse, the game lured you to that corpse. Usually they put them on corpses that are kind of like gotchas. Like, oh, now that I've made it to this corpse, I'm actually in an ambush or something. It's kind of just like, aha, you were lured by this item that is meant to lure. Let's open this, because we got a bonfire right here. Okay, good. There we go. So, now we've linked these parts of the Bastille. And now we can just explore this one. So, ostensibly, this means that everything else in this area, well, there's the one place that we can get to with a branch of yore, but everything can be explored from this end. Are those feet? Yep. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, those prisoners with the giant gaping hole in their chests are walking time bombs. You want to be real careful with them. So there's... You can just barely see what's on the other side of these. Polonius! Nope. Alright. There's one there. There's probably another one here. So let's look at it. Gosh, they just blew themselves up. Well, that's great. The little, like, step in, step out actually works very well. Oh, I had this key, okay. Because, like, oh, yep, there's some folks, there's some stuff there. Kinda don't want to be part of that. So I'm just gonna step in, like, alert whoever needs to be alerted, and then just handle them. This is like the anti-stealth approach. It's like yelling, I'm here, and then like taking a step back. Okay, so this whole place is real interesting. This room in particular is a bit of a mean one. It's the Mr. Grinch room. So we know how this works, right? We attack this, and then it acts as a counterweight and lifts up the item on the other side of this. Let's actually do everything else first. Here again, we can do this thing, which I like. Nope, sorry. You don't get to reload your very long loading crossbow. It was actually pretty smart of you to wait there. Though you missed your window of opportunity. Oh gosh, that's... okay. You totally got me. See, I should have looked up, but I didn't. That's on me. But now we know there's stuff here. Do I have... Don't have a Ferrous Lockstone. I really wish I had. I need to get more of these. So there's this weird room that's sadly in the dark. Okay, we can use the ladder to get up there and then get back in that room. That's important. Oh, is my mic acting up? I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna grab this. Also, hey, this item we would have noticed if we'd looked up from this room, but we can kind of get a bit of a look. And hey, what do we see here? There's an enemy perched on the ceiling, waiting for us. And this is one of the things I love about Dark Souls, is that usually you can tell what's going to get you. You just need to be really observant. And like, why would they put this here? Oh, so we can actually see this. And this is interesting because this wasn't in the first version of Dark Souls 2. They added that enemy recently. And that makes it like real interesting that, oh, now this little nook has a purpose. Its purpose is to let you know you're going to be ambushed. So let's go get ambushed, I guess. First though, we got to get back in there. And while we're doing this, let me just do this, and then get the heck out. Because what it brought up was a bunch of these exploding folks. In a cage. So, yeah, if you're used to, oh cool, give me my thing, oh gosh, and then you get exploded. And that's not fun for anybody. But now, here, I'm in kind of a good place. Provided they kind of wander into my crosshairs here. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Yeah, just let me get a lock on here. Could you like not flail in this? There we go. There we go. Okay, good. Okay. Danger may be over. Now we can grab the thing. And we got the Wanderer set. What is the Wanderer set, you ask? Well, it's only the sweetest jacket in the game. Look at this. It's got some like feathering across the collar. Isn't that cool? Now I need to like wear stuff that weighs less now though. That's a bit of a bummer, but that's okay to get these really sweet, this really sweet jacket. Like, check out this coat. This is a real good coat. I like that coat a lot. I'm a big fan of that. Okay, anyway, let's go in here. So there's stuff here. There's right. There's this jerk. This dead jerk. Alright. Any other ceiling jerks? Nope, we're good. There's a shop in my neck of the woods called Local Jerk. It's a jerky store where you can get like cured meats. And I really like the name. I really like the fact that it's called Local Jerk. Okay, so there's a message. Chest ahead. Yes, thank you. So, you're not a mimic. You're not a mimic. You might be trapped, but hopefully you're not. Okay. Got a twin blade. Hey, new folks in chat. Hello, Isabella. We are opening chests in the Last Bestie. So this game has a bunch of real cool mechanics with dual-wielding weapons, but they didn't stop there. Where is the twin blade? Twin blade. They gave double weapons. They gave us double. Oh crap, that's the wrong thing. So I can just use it like as a one-handed weapon and do stuff. But the real thing with this one is once you actually wield it with two hands. And now you can get some real cool, very dangerous spinning animations with it. And it's real nice. It's a real cool thing they added to this game. Not only did they have like the neatest dual wielding system in Dark Souls history, they also have, like, some real cool weapons that are kind of like dual wielding by themselves. Yeah, illusory wall, but it's only going to become illusory once I feed this face. That's not going to happen yet. No, it's not. It's entirely not. That is a lie. That is not a fog wall. Nope, you're lying. So hey, that's an Iron Maiden looking thing. I guess let's just climb in there. Oh, it's an elevator. Oh, there's a thing there. To get that thing, we need to do a very, very specific jump. If I remember correctly, it's just a human effigy. It's not worth it. It's not worth getting. Let's not get that. Okay. This is a room with a lot of exploding, folks. We need to be real careful in this room. Is what I'm saying here. I have a bolt. Also, hey, do you see there's one here. There might be one in here. Yep. There's not one there, though. Okay, excuse me. Yep, there we go. Thank you. Okay. So this is kind of like a side entrance into a place we would normally be accessing another way. But hey, we made it. And that's a big fog wall. And oh gosh, we got that armor. That's pretty good. So we opened that up. That's going to be useful later. Let's go up instead of... Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Did any of them see us? I don't think they did. This room is full of real bad exploding folks. Like real bad. I have a bolt. Maybe I can, like, pull one of them. Okay, that's one. That's what I got. Hello? Anyone gonna start moving? Can I just eliminate you slowly, one by one? Is that something I can do? Okay. I guess we could. There's not. I know this game. Also, hey, bit of a jerk move. Bonfire guarded by stone person. But we kept our little branch. Whoa. Hello. What's up? Oh, well, fine. Thank you for letting me into... I'm just gonna... Hello.
Still a bit stiff, I'm afraid.
Could he look more evil?
I must thank you, young traveler. I am Strayed, a wandering sorcerer.
Strayed.
I've been a guest for a very long time, but I don't think that anybody will miss me.
Strayed is cool. Also, apparently in Scholar of the First Sin, all these enemies no longer aggro, which is very important because usually what would happen is sometimes you could, like, teleport to this bonfire, walk out without realizing it, get dogpiled by the exploding enemies, and they would kill Strayed because they exploded. And you don't want Strayed to die. Strayed's got some stuff.
Very good. Very good indeed.
Yeah, Strayed's our friend.
Cursed one, weak you may be, but I, Strayed, will teach you my spell.
See? Strayed is cool. He says, you don't have the stats. Screw it, I'm gonna teach you anyway. We're never gonna use that gesture.
How long was I sat petrified?
I don't know, I just got here.
Long enough for the old kingdom to have crumbled, I see. Why didn't anyone wake me sooner?
So, this implies he's been here a while, so he if we keep chatting, he'll tell us more about
I've never heard the name.
the various things about lore and such.
Is that what they call this place now? Very good. Very good indeed.
Hold on just a moment. So, we can buy stuff from Strayed. Also, Strayed has a ring that absorbs souls. Remember the whole thing about soul level? Once you wear this ring, you stop accumulating souls. So you can be your real nasty invader all you want and never actually gain soul level, but you will need to get to him and buy that ring before that happens. So, you know. You got some make your spell effects last longer. Increases intelligence. That's interesting because if I put this on, maybe that other guy will actually start talking to me because he'll think, oh, I'm intelligent now. He's got some rouge water, which it's kind of like a split Estus flask that you can like chug when you're out, but there's like you can't buy that many of them, and they don't replenish. Also, he's got a bunch of spells, including Dark Hail, the best spell. It was actually the best spell in Dark Souls, but Dark Souls 2 is still pretty good. He's got some dark spells. That's pretty cool. Eventually in the game, I would like to get around to dark spells, because they don't require that many stats. Some of them do pretty though, but like you can still cast without having astronomical stats, and that's pretty good. He's also got some pyromancy. That's a distance pyromancy, which is good. And lingering flame is a time bomb. It's a real bad one. You really don't want people to use that on you. So he's got some cool stuff. But the real thing about Strayed is trade. It's like his name. And he gives us boss weapons. So, I can give him the soul of the Pursuer and some souls, and he will give me the Pursuer's Ultra Great Sword. So, that's a cool thing I could get. He could give me like, oh, the Flexile Sentry can give me a few different, like 3 different weapons, in fact. I can get the Giant Stone Axe, I can get like, we can learn more about the war with the giants, like, oh, King Vendrick disappeared as the war with the giants reached as... Okay, it's probably meant... King Vendrick disappeared as the war with the giant reached its ferocious peak, leaving his castle. Some swear that upon hearing the news, the queen's face remained as still as her portrait. We're gonna get to see the portrait of the queen later, much later on in the game. It's a real good portrait. Got a better twin blade. A real cool bow. That bow's neat because it does magic damage, and also like it's a good strength bow. So like there's Pursuer's Great Shield. There's some good stuff you can get. But what the game doesn't tell you is that Strayed is not the only person who can make weapons out of boss souls. So we can keep our souls and see if someone else would give us something more interesting from them. That said, I don't exactly remember if that other person will use the same souls as Strayed, but I always like to wait first. Oh, hey Taylor, thanks for dropping by. Yes, we are delving into Dark Souls. We just got Strayed.
Evil cursed one. Let's hope the magnificence of my
That's
spell
right,
does
he
not
disses
turn.
you no matter what you do. Basically, if you don't buy anything, he says, well, I hope the mightiness of my spells isn't gonna, like, keep you away. And if you buy some, it says, you think you can handle the mightiness of my... Like, oh, come on, buddy. Really? Like... Anyway, once we rest here, everyone comes back. And he's kind of moved here. But yeah, that's why no one aggroes, because you kind of don't want them to, like... cause a ruckus. But this also means that, hey, you could just farm these if you want. They give a bunch of souls. But then you ask, well, this whole little circuit gives like a little bit more than 1,000 souls. Why wouldn't I just keep doing this? Well, the fact of the matter is, enemies aren't infinite in Dark Souls 2. That is a very strange little detail of this crap game. Crap. Okay. Eventually, you kill enemies enough times, and they'll stop respawning. This is kind of a double-edged sword, because it means, cool, at some point, like, if an area is just impossible to traverse, well, at some point, you're just like, yeah, that was dumb. At some point, like, there's going to be fewer enemies on it. So, hey, it's going to be easier, and that's cool. It also means, though, that if you want to keep killing a certain type of enemy, for example, to get their items, because the items they drop are cool, or trying to like finish out an equipment set from them, at some point they will stop respawning and you will not be able to get them. That's why they have the bonfire ascetic, which is another thing that this game has. And I'll get to explain that later. Let's just redo. There we go. He was so mad. He was so mad. Also, there's one here. Just one here. Okay. Also, we are in another... Yep. This isn't where we get to open the walls, so that's the gate, so that's bad. Hey, there's an actual hidden passage where the messages say there's a hidden passage. Also, there's another one. They give you a thing to make you think you're done, but no, hey, there's more to this. And now we're kind of out here. Oh my gosh, I forgot. What are you doing here, buddy? Totally forgot you were up here. So what's up? What's new? Shield, and then big sword. And then shield, and then you're dead, is what's happening. Alright, so he doesn't give you his soul, but he gives you some Twinkling Titanite, which, hey, it means I can maybe buff my hammer with this. Lots of surprise pursuers in this game. Also, the ring I just got is actually super important in this game specifically. And what it does is slows equipment degradation. weapons in this game will get messed up. If you hit corpses, they will get messed up, and if they break, you have to go back to a blacksmith to repair them. So a ring that makes them degrade slower is very important. Especially, there's a couple of weapons that are real good, but they break very, very quickly. So these are pretty important. Oh, and someone in the chat just remarked, the ring that absorbs souls, Strayed will not sell it to you until you reach 30,000 soul memory. So there's still a bit of a buffer, so that you can't just attack anyone. Alright, can Zandra make this jump? Yep. So, a flame butterfly and a torch, and a couple of torches. That's not super awesome, but you know what's super awesome? The fact that we can totally walk over here. Our shadow doesn't line up exactly, but that's okay. It's still pretty good. It's still real close. And hey, look, there's something over there. Now we got a way better item and a special shield. And also we've come to the one place where we can like drop down from here without dying. Smush. And smush. Phew. Oh crap. Did not mean. Yeah. Yeah, planned that. Totally planned that. It's the flipping the water bottle onto its upright position of Darkstone. Alright, so hey, I just got a heck of a lot of souls, and now I'm back here, and we've done a bunch. So let's go back to Majula to use those souls.
Bear, seek, less.
Bear, seek, west. As always. Okay, so. More vitality. Gosh, that's a lot of souls, actually. Then some vitality, some of this. Okay, I'm trying to calculate in my head how much do I need to have. Okay, let's start at 15. Let's see how far we can get with 15. Hey, Lennistrad, do you sell bolts, buddy? Yes, you totally do. So, he sells wood bolts, 70 damage, and heavy bolts, which are better. But he's only got 50 of them. Eventually he's gonna run out. That moment is now. He has just run out of big bolts. Big bolts.
I'll be around.
But, I mean, I kind of like having the big ones, so I'll just use those. There we go. Now I actually have some bolts. And now, let's go back to Strayed Cell. We weren't quite done yet with that one. Wolfgang asks, what am I doing with this build? I am making a let's dual wield a bunch of weapons build. That's what I'm doing with this build. But mostly like strength-based. Smush a few of these. Fine. Folks. Smush. Off we go. Okay. Okay. What's in there again? Right, that's where we came from. Hey, did we finish exploring the bottom of that? I don't think we did. Actually, don't think we did. Let's go back down there. Oh, hello. Completely forgot about you. Okay, gone. Really wish you'd drop some of your cool equipment. It's real cool. Yeah, there was this ladder here. We never actually ended up going here. It's always fun to see the messages calling other messages liars, but not seeing the other messages. That's a phantom. Okay. There is a hole ahead. Okay, so that's just a way to get back here. Okay. So kind of useful, not for us right now, though. So once we get a Pharaoh Stone, we can go back here. In the meantime, let's go back up. Yeah, Dark One, like, seeing the messages referring to other messages, but not the other messages, is kind of like logging onto Twitter, seeing everyone subtweet something big, but not seeing the actual thing. Alright, so we did that. What the heck was that? Someone explode? Yeah, someone exploded. Okay. Well, someone exploded. So what's up here? Oh. Right, some archer. Nope. Sorry. I like this hammer. Oh, I forgot about you. You're gonna hear me say that a lot. This is how they get you. This is one of the many ways in which they get you. In Dark Souls, it's Sinner's Rise. You forget about something important. Oh. Bye. So we're gonna go up here. Oh. Foreshadowing. I love this because the only way to get here is from that ladder. So as soon as you walk in here, then oh, hey, dragons. They're not actually dragons, but they're close. Oh my gosh, I'm being invaded. But the person is called Helpful Heals. What kind of heal are we dealing with here? Oh! But a blue spirit has come to... Hey, oh my gosh, that's right, I'm still in the Blue Covenant. I can still get help. What? Okay, so... Weird. Oh, wait, there's some... Are you coming back? Yep. That's an enemy. Is he an actual enemy? Or is he a player, like, doing strangely helpful things? I guess let's find out. I mean, we're right next to the bonfire. Still gonna keep my crossbow out though. You know, just in case. Ow. Hello. Oh, he's just dropping the healing. Oh, that's cool. Oh, he's making a heart. Aw. That's kind of neat. Hello. Yeah, we got this. Okay, I do think they're taking the long elevator to spite me. That could just be because now they're wasting my time. Are they on that elevator? Doesn't look. Okay, well that's good. All right, well. Also, if you notice, there is a tiny item-filled ledge just off of this. So if we time our jump right, we can go get that item. There we go. Ooh, it's a lacerating knife. Did he drop an item? He's dropping some radiant life gems. And some he's dropping some good stuff. However, this place here, unless they change that too. Yeah, there's, oh, okay, they changed it, but there's flexile sentries down there. There used to be like big, giant, very, very difficult monsters, but I guess they just filled them with mini bosses. Hello, hi. Also, hey, there's a special wall here. I played through this game dozens of times without ever realizing there was an actual item here. There's an actual thing. Yep, I'm just gonna... There's... The ledge is tiny here, so I'm just gonna have to... Now I got a thing. Oh gosh, oh gosh. I would like to not die. Oh gosh. Okay, helpful heals, you're actually like being useful, and I'm just waiting for the inevitable moment when they backstab me. Oh my gosh, he's just dropping dragon tooths? Because he's got a bunch of dragon tooths. +5 dragon tooths. Okay. And awesome weapons, and cool. I'll probably just put these in my item box because I don't want to break the game quite yet. Fire possessed armor sword. Yeah, he's just dropping some cool stuff. Helpful heals, I don't know what your deal is. I'm kind of scared. Oh, okay, well. Oh my gosh, he flew pretty high. He hit hard. Trying not to die here, to the best of my ability. It's so hard to dodge through these. How many of them are they? Good gosh. Thank you. I mean, this is a fun thing that's happening right now. This is cool. This is neat. Alright, I guess let's keep going. Please just drop more stuff. 83 seeds of giant. I can't get any more of these. There's just too many. Okay, well. Oh, okay, yeah. You know why he dropped these? Because if you use them... This means that now, enemies will react to him, which means, hey, he can help me now. He can actually, like, mess up fools. This is a real roundabout way to help people, by the way. When you're helping other players by using different, like, different mechanics, very different way they're intended to. But that's neat, isn't it? Like, I'm real glad that this happened while I was recording this stream. Because now, hey, we got to see helpful invaders who drop way too many things. Oh, don't give up, skeleton. You got this. Sellsword Lewitt. Actually, yeah, Sellsword Lewitt, you're coming. Oh, this is locked. I'm kind of summoning Sellsword for something else, but he might aggro on our helpful friend here. Invisible enemy. Thank you, message. Oh, this is locked. Okay, well, maybe I can finally open this thing. Also, hey, our blue friend here, he's having a good day. He's just picking up a bunch of cool stuff. Also, hey, we're in this place now. Oh, this is still locked. No, don't actually. Okay. Bye, it's been fun. Thank you. That was helpful. Though I guess Blue Phantom had a good time, but he will not actually be able to... Oh, no, there he is. So, there's a boss there. There's an item down one of these corridors. Excuse me, loot. There it is. Also... You've been grand. You've been pretty cool. Oh gosh, no! He's jumping very high also. How can you... I'm not sure how that's possible. Also, this is locked. We are missing an important key, but let's forge on ahead, just in case. And maybe we're gonna have a real bad time. Let's see. Yeah, this person might be a hacker. We'll see. So we just wandered into a very important boss fight here. Did you see that? Did you see that little bug? Do you remember that little bug? that little bug, if you remember our first foray into the Soul series, that is all that was left of the Bed of Chaos, and essentially all that was left of the Witch of Izalith. So this kind of implies, because Dark Souls 2, some of the big bosses are kind of all that's left. They are in a way related to the great souls of the first game. So this kind of implies that, hey, you're in an area, this character kind of just extinguished a bunch of fires, which is a bit of a tenuous link, but it kind of says, hey, this is what's left of the soul of chaos, the great flame of chaos. Oh, that hurt a lot. That has a big range. Oh, I got... Okay, that's actually a lot of Radiant Life Gems that Buddy has given me here. Also, I was stunned, but I didn't get to... Should have capitalized on that. And we did it. Sellsword had just a little bit left. We did it. Oh, hey. Our friend left us something. Archdrake robes plus 10, sure. Drake blood armor plus 10, that's nice. Yeah, we just got a bunch of like, you know, no big deal, just like super upgraded equipment. That's fine. I don't want to risk any of these things being hacked. I don't know if that's how that works. I don't know. But I will just be putting these away in our box at the bonfire and then leaving them there, and that's going to be that. So, I'm doing this thing that I used to do in Dark Souls 1, which is check my stats. Did this person lower my stats in any way? Did they like hack my character? Doesn't seem like it. Cool. So we just narrowly beat this boss, which was good. What we could have done is found that key, which I'm not sure where it is, but it is somewhere. Oh, actually, I think I know where it is. And gone up to these areas here. And if we got up there, then we could have, we would have seen like some oil stuff. So we put, we ostensibly would have made it there with a torch, lit the oil, and that would have lit up some great lanterns in these areas over there. And what that means is, you might not have noticed, but I lost lock-on very easily with this boss because we're in a dark area ostensibly. But once this area is lit up, the boss fight becomes a little bit easier. Anyway, let's open this door. We have another, hey, this is like I didn't know. Another fragrant branch of Yor, which is one of our gates. And again, it's a gating... Also, we got a giant room for this tiny thing. We got this gating thing that still leaves us a lot of leeway to go where we want with it. But anyway, let's just do a double check. Like, what did we get from... We got the Majestic Greatsword, which is like... That's an amazing weapon. Which is like +5. I mean, that's cool. They give us so many Dragon Tooths. I'm not sure, like... Dragon Tooths are like... They're pretty good. They're like a... I think they're like a better version of what I have now. So like, this one is like... Yeah, it's just slightly... Yeah, it's actually... It hurts way more, but because it's like buffed up. Also, yeah, there's like some sort of like possessed armor. Fire possessed armor sword. That's a weird thing. I'm not sure where they come from. I don't think I've seen those. I'm being told like we can be like banned for having illegal items, but these seem okay, because they just seem to be like regular versions of existing items. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna show you what some of these do, and then I'm just gonna leave them here. And then I'm gonna go away, and they'll be gone. Because this game isn't about being gifted weird items from godlike players. But it's still cool to show off. But let's not actually use them. So, we got a fire-possessed armor sword. That's a cool looking thing. And I guess you can do something special with it. Like, is that a buff, maybe? It's always cool when some weapons have like a special animation. Oh, if I had the stats, like this would probably like set itself on fire or something. That's something cool that weapons do. Let's see. I got the Majestic Greatsword. Oh right. Here, Majestic Greatsword is a cool thing. Let me just do like. It's if you look at it. You know what this is. This is Artorias' sword. This is like... This sword has now been in many games. This sword has been messed up. This sword has some age. And you can do some cool stuff with it. If you two-handed... You can do some cool stuff like that. But if you notice, the description says... Uncannily, every last one of the prominent swordsmen who inherited this weapon were left-handed. So what happens if you put this in your left hand? Well, you do this. And you get a really cool spin attack. If you do the special attack animation. But only if you're using it with one hand. So that's a really cool thing you can do. And again, that's something that Artorias would do. So that's a nice touch. What else did we get? We get some... Because like we can get these weapons in the game normally, so I prefer to not like just front load everything. We got the Dragon Tooth. We know what that is. I actually prefer the hammer because the Dragon Tooth's big attack is not a smash. And I like smashing attacks. Oh no, it actually is a smash. Never mind. The two-handed version is a smash. Let's see... Oh, right, hold on. Someone's telling me I missed something with the Majestic Greatsword. If I two-hand it and then try to parry with it... Yup. That's cool. I like that sword. Also, it's cool that it's a lot of like cool things in your left hand because it gives you stuff to put in your left hand slot instead of just shields all the time. So I also got I think that's it in terms of weapons, and the rest were just like cool armors. So that was real nice of our friend there, but unfortunately I'm gonna have to turn down these gifts. I can't really pass them on to the next person. I apologize for that, but he's had that many weapons plus 5s. I'm not sure if he just got them or if he just acquired them in other ways, but hey. Let's just part ways with them with our things. So, Magistic Greatsword. We will leave it here. All of these dragon teeth. That's a lot of teeth. You can almost make a whole dragon out of them. Also, oh yeah, the fire possessed armor sword plus 10. And I know I could batch leave them, but I just kind of want to see them on the floor one last time. Okay, and I think that's it for the cool stuff. Yep, Archric robes. Leave those here. Drake Blood armor, real good stuff. But we're gonna have to say no to that, because we're doing a delve here. Any rings? Did he leave like... Oh no, I think the blue person got all the rings, but that's fine. We did get some new stuff though, so we should probably... Oh wow, increases spell uses but reduces hit points. That's interesting. Alright, so I think that was it. Cool. Thank you so much, Helpful Heals, for all this cool stuff, but I sadly can't keep it. It was real nice of you though to let us mess around with them. And now we got an idea of, hey, some cool stuff we might want to get at some point. So yeah, but anyway, that was cool. That was fun. That was totally random. Let's hope more of that happens. That's cool. And now we have this bonfire here, which the little sword-shaped poker is broken in this one. That's unusual, because it's a primal bonfire. The primal bonfire was kindled. This is a big deal. Yes, we are leaving these items here as gifts to the fire. And now, we can use this primal bonfire to return to the far fire. Note that this does not count as sitting at a bonfire. So if we were doing a no bonfire run, this would still be good. This would still totally be valid. Oh gosh. A lot has happened.
You have acquired the soul of an old one.
Oh, okay, cool.
That is more than most undead can say.
Nothing else. Just wanted to let us know, but it does mean that, hey, we got one of the 4 big things. And that's not nothing. We still have some paths in the Last Bastille that we could still do, but we need more branches of Europe for that. But hey, we did get one, so we could totally do that. So, do not have an Estus Flask. Let's level up. Hey, we can make it to 42. Cool. Ah, but we are just 2 points shy. Let's see if we can use some items. How much we need? About 13. Okay, yeah, that's enough. Oh, we got a Ferrous Stone. Yeah, we can definitely go back to the Lost Bastille and do some stuff.
Bearer of the curse. See, less.
Also, yes, Wolfgang brings up a good point in chat. If you're doing a no bonfire run, primal bonfires are there to make these runs possible because there are some points when you get to these bosses you can't go back. So this is kind of used to let you warp back and then start another path. There we go. Okay, let's see. Let's check out our new toys. So, if we look at the stats here, we can see these are our attacks. So with the weapons we have it. So punches do 111. My big hammer does 466. Now, let's remove the big hammer and get these greatsword in here. 95 can still do it. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. I tried to do a will, and now we can do a will greatsword. So, normally, greatsword. It's the guts sword. By the way, the creator of Dark Souls is really into Berserk, so it's no accident that there's a guts sword in this game. And you get some good, like, smash. And oh, check this out. If you chain the heavy attack, it goes back and forth. But if we now try to do the two-handed, the dual-wield attacks, we can do double sweeps. And the heavy attack, let me get enough stamina to do 2 of these. I do not have enough stamina to do a chain of these. It takes all of my stamina. So I can't show you these quite yet, but it does mean that now we can do some damage here. Yeah, it's instead of like 440, it's now 300 per hand. So that's gonna do a lot of damage. And even naked, that is like too much. I'm not gonna be able to be lightly equipped with this, so I'm just not even gonna try. Do I have any rings that would be interesting? I got the Royal Soldier's Ring. Increases maximum load. That's useful. That's very useful. Why did I not... Oh, did I just get that? I might have just gotten that. So now can I actually... Almost. I can almost get it. Okay. If I'm naked. So, next up, it's gonna be... Oh, did you notice the effect on me is kind of different? Because, there's kind of a priority for the visuals. So, like, Ring of Restoration will overtake the other effects I have. But if I remove the Ring of Restoration and swap it with something that doesn't have a visual effect, now it's my Chloranthy ring. That's going to have an effect. It's going to be visible. Dude, I've been just, like, wandering around here. Okay, fine. Anyway, let's boost these Wonderful, wonderful things that I'm gonna be using for a while now. Oh, I need one more Titanite shard. Do you have any Titanite left? Yes! Cool, that's close. Alright, now we can get to the large ones. Oh, I'm just so close. So very close.
I'll be around.
Alright, let's see how far we can go here.
You would?
Can't you see that I'm busy? I mean, I had to pop some souls. And I can just do one of them. I'll do this one. It doesn't really matter.
I'll be around.
So now we're getting how's our 448 and 420. That's pretty good. And now we can go back to the Bastille. See McDuff, because he sells the large ones, and we can like keep getting more powerful, and that's gonna be cool. I'm rather stoked about that.
I'll play.
So to reinforce this one, I need one more large Titanite. So I'm just gonna get one more. And then I'm gonna need like a bunch, and I can't afford that with nothing I have. But that's okay. Yeah, he's real into that flame. So we're now very slow. That's unfortunate. We are now dramatically powerful. That is not a shame. Totally not a shame. That is unfortunate. Goodbye. Hello. Anyone out there? Is that a pursuer? Is that seriously a pursuer? What the heck are you doing here? You giant jerk. Did you? Nope. For the life of me, could not manage to get that bottle to my lips. Also, if you look closely at the pursuer's armor, there's like all these faces kind of trying to scream out of it. It's pretty cool. Okay, also, sometimes it's not worth it to use the double swords, because I can just wreck with a single one. Okay, yes, thank you. I needed to, like, get one attack off. Kinda needed that. Is he gonna come back? Yep, totally. Did you cancel my... Okay, pursuer here. Not the problem. Problem is everyone else. But you know what? We've been at this for a while. Let's just take a tiny break. And I will just make a cut here for the archives. So if you're watching this live, hang tight. But if you're watching this in the archives, thank you so much for dropping by. This started sleepy, but now I've got more energy, and holy crap, did you see all the stuff that happened? What? Also, we beat one of the big bosses, so hey, that's cool, that's something. So, thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves. And... sorry about that. as I was saying, take care of yourself. Because you're important. And until we see each other again, let's keep making wonderful things.